Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're in 1.4, it is now live, it's been live for a couple days. Last video I made was on Ceres, you guys seem to really enjoy that one. I got a hell of a lot more requests to cover YING'S new legendary card, which I've actually underestimated a hell of a lot because there was quite a few things that I forgot about it when I originally read over it on the patch notes. I never tried this on the PTS, I've now played it a couple times in live. I think it was changed a little bit, but I can't remember if this was actually on the test server or not. Either way, we got a loadout. It is Life Exchange. It really should have a new name, but I guess not. Shadow now instantly heals for 800 health, but no longer explodes your illusions, obviously, and the cooldown is increased by 1 second. I can't remember the cooldown being increased being in the PTS, but it might have been. I'm honestly not sure. Either way, it's an 800 burst heal, kind of similar to the way Furia's one works and Damba's one works, except instead of it being like a little bit of extra time at the end of it, or Damba's one, which is just a heal over time when you ping somebody with it, it's 800 straight up burst. She still has all of her stuff. Everything else, as far as I know, with Ying is the exact same, but now instead of detonating your illusions and healing people, it's now just like a burst you fire out of your mirror, which actually feels really natural. Like I said, I played with it a couple times and I did pretty well. I think I had like 150k or so. I think it actually might be in my history. Is it in my history? Yeah, it is. I think I did like 150k. Yeah, I did 150k. But the thing I forgot about with Ying, and when I read over this card, and that not that many people mentioned to me, because I guess it's kind of obvious if you play Ying, she has cards that buff her shatter, and I completely forgot she had a card called Brittle, which reduces the cooldown of it by all the way up to 3.5 seconds. So that would give it a half-second cooldown. They've made the card give it 1 extra second, so it's still 1.5, which is really short for an 800 burst, combined with the fact that you can still use your illusions and everything. We have Fracture, which still triggers, so if I use my right-click now on that 1.5 second cooldown, it heals my illusions for nearly 50% of their health. We also buff their health by 300. These two kind of work well together. Spring Bloom, just a good card to have to give Ying a little bit of reliability. I was going to say revivability there, but that doesn't make any sense. Reliability is what I meant. And Rewind, just because I like to have this card, because it gives us the chance to spawn an extra illusion. Obviously, we're going to be playing with a legendary card. Let me just make sure we're queuing for everything. We're going to be using that loadout. This is the second iteration of the loadout. I had one, and I wanted to see how it worked. And from there, from that one game I played before this is like a warm-up, and just to understand how it worked, I tweaked it. And I feel like this loadout is like nearly perfect for me. Obviously, depending on how you play, it'll be different for each one of you guys. But for me, this seems to be, I guess, my ideal version of this loadout so far. Obviously, if I play this a ton more, I'll tweak it even more. But right now, this seems to make a decent amount of sense. Going to be using the skin. This one, what's it called? Replicant, instead of Carnival or the convention one or any of the others. She has, just because I really like the way her basic attacks look on this. It's really easy to see where you're actually hitting, and the sound effects are kind of cool too, because I think it has custom sound effects. We've got a Nessa and a Makoa, not a bad start for Serpent Beach. I'm probably going to be a solo healer, and that's, I'd say, the best situation for this legendary card. I don't know if I'd recommend this one with 2 healers, but considering we have a Pip who is a bit of a off healer, I could probably still go for it. But if you have somebody like a Damba as well, this one might feel a little bit weird, because you're probably going to be stepping on their toes a little bit, and it maybe wouldn't make as much sense as going for the one that makes them explode and deal damage. Then you might be a little bit more useful to your team. Either way, we've just got a Pip, a Khan, Makoa, and Andro. Interesting team. So we have 2 tanks, 2 healers, and a flank. Meanwhile, they have Pip and Ying as well, and Andro. So they have 3 people who are the exact same, and they have a Meave and a Barak. This is going to be interesting. Pip, Ying, and Andro on both teams is something that I don't know if I've ever seen before. Here we go. Let's pick Life Exchange and Brittle. The other thing that I need to mention, which is very important, we're going to go for Morale Boost instead of Kronos, just because I really like Ying's ultimate. But the thing that I need to mention is there is a little bit of aim assist on this, which I didn't know when I first thought about it. I didn't think it would have aim assist, because I thought it would be the same as Damba's. I didn't think it would be closer to Furia's. You still have to be pretty accurate with it, don't get me wrong. It isn't exactly like Furia's where you just aim and it'll do it. You do have to be kind of accurate, but there is a little bit of autocorrect on it. So if you're off by a little bit, it will sometimes actually heal the person, which is really good. I feel like this is a much more welcoming version of Damba in a weird way. This to me feels nearly the exact same as Damba's ability, except it's very easy to aim and doesn't require anywhere near as much practice. Maybe the reason why I like this so much is because Damba's probably one of my favorite healers alongside Genos. Maybe that's the reason why I feel like this is really natural for me, is because it is nearly the exact same. It's very consistent, and it is a very beefy heal. 800 instant is kind of crazy. All of these guys are grouped up. Obviously, being grouped does indeed help. Missed that one. Let's get the second one. There we go. 800 heal. Nice. Let's get you, or if he's going to run away, let's get him down there. Nice. Let's chuck that there, and let's get another heal on him. We're probably going to have a very easy time early on in this match. Let's get a heal. There's 700 for you. Let's get another one. I think that's an Andro. I managed to somehow die to this Andro, even though I thought he used all of his dashes. I made the mistake of being a little bit too far back and relying on my team a little bit too much there, although we still have both the tanks alive and Pip. I'm guessing he's going for the new legendary card. Indeed he is. And interestingly enough, well, not really surprisingly enough, the Ying on their side and the Pip on their side are both going for the new stuff too. So this is like a full game full of new shit. That's fun. I like that. Can I heal through shields? I think I can, although don't freaking take my word on that. I think I can heal through shields. I can't say for sure. 560 even with cauterize is kind of crazy. Well played, Pippi boy. Got the barrack out. That's the only real problem we have on the point. That's the only form of contention we have on the point is going to be that barrack. Otherwise, we should be able to hold it pretty easily with both of these tanks. Pip is doing a really good job of healing me, so props to him. And we are just in general doing a really good job of healing. One of the healers should sit on the point. It shouldn't be both of these tanks, but then again, that's probably fine. Let's just keep these heals going. My god, I feel like I'm doing a really good job right now, but the Pip is helping me massively. It's not just me. Ying's got her ult because I died, which means I don't have as much charge as her. He's pulling the barrack. I think he might have just ulted him off the map, or at least he tried. There we go. Our Andro ulted, got a couple kills. Everyone is alive pretty easily right now. There's a heal for you. If I have more than 100k, the only way I'm going to have above 100k though is if this game's long, because if this is a short match and it goes like 4-0, there's not a chance I'm going to have it. Let's just keep teleporting so that maybe I don't die. That actually worked. That barely ever works for me. I probably should be looking in the direction that I want to go instead of just standing still and looking like a complete idiot. But either way, we're alive. Let's ult. Sure, let's try and push through here. I'm trying my best to just be a good, useful healer to the team, even though we already have a Pip. I'm trying my best. There's more heals. I think that actually worked. There's more heals. Just keep on spamming that right click and that Q. That seems to be working so far. Man, Khan's got the card that gives us CC immunity and a damage buff as well. We are like full aggro team right now. Everyone is alive. No one's going to die until they get more cauterized or until Andro goes behind me and whoops my butt. Did he ult here? I think he might have ulted. His pistol always looks so weird. Yeah, he did ult. Okay, cool. I don't feel dumb for going morale boost just because their Ying did as well, so I don't feel like it was a bad decision. The cooldown on my abilities already feels super low, so I don't feel like you need Kronos. I feel like playing with it normally is fine with this loadout. Obviously, if you have a different one, it maybe makes sense, but right now it has like a 2-second cooldown, so it doesn't make sense to really have it any lower. Let's just go ahead and use our F to get up there. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Thank you very much. I really do like this legendary card way more than I thought I would. It was one that did indeed go under my radar, just like the Tyre one and just like the Ceres one. Wasn't expecting to like this, just because I completely forgot that there was a card that could change the cooldowns on it, because I don't really ever play damage Ying other than the one that makes her illusions explode. So I completely forgot about Shatter being a thing that makes the cooldown like 2 seconds, because if this was a 5-second heal, it wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as it is right now, because I'm just spamming it every freaking second, pretty much. It feels like I'm spamming it every single second, and I'm able to keep both of these tanks really high health, just because it gives her a lot of versatility, because you have like an instant heal on one character, then you also have kind of an area heal with these guys. Oh my god, thank you freaking Makar for saving my titties there. I'd be a goner. That's like the only time I've died is when that Andro has flanked me so hard that I'm pretty much just dead as soon as he looks at me. Let's keep this stuff going. Let's ult. Probably the wrong play, but I'm going to try and get this push through. I really shouldn't have ulted there, but I want to try and get this objective through this point. We're just not having enough damage right now to get through these guys, although it's kind of going forward. We really are just missing a little bit of that raw damage from like a Victor or something. Andro's nice, and he is kind of doing his job as a flanker as far as I can tell, but I feel like extra damage would have been really nice in this situation, because it's just not enough. We're getting so close to pushing through every time, but then they're just full health. Obviously, their Ying and their Pip combo healing is going to be ridiculous too. The start of this game is going to be crazy, just in general, because we have barely any cauterize. We managed to pull out a barrack ult, so my ult wasn't a complete waste considering we pulled that out. Let's just keep this stuff going. The start of this game is going to be mental. I guess that because no one has cauterize, or even if you do have cauterize, it's a very early tiered version of it, so it's not going to do much. There we go. Got that kill on him. Let's just keep these shots going. Jesus Christ. When the Khan buffs us, it's a 108 a tick. That's immense. That's actually insane amounts of damage from a Ying. Here we go. Doing a decent job healing. Well played, Makoa. Thank you for that hook. We might actually push through here. I thought I'd made a mistake right when I ulted, but I've got 80% of it back, so I feel like that wasn't a bad decision. We've also got kind of a nice push going on here. I shouldn't be placing my decoys so aggressively. That's just habit because I'm kind of used to doing it. But as you see, when I use my right click, my decoys heal for 510. Holy shit, that's actually stupid. That's actually ridiculous that we can heal our decoys for that much. Like I said, we've got that card now that makes them heal whenever I use Shatter, and that seems to still apply with the new legendary card, which it should, to be honest. We're dying off now. I think we did indeed fail the push, but we've all got our ults up, so it wasn't for nothing. We've all got ults, so it worked. I think they used barracks. Did they use anybody else's? No, either way, we're full ults right now. I'm 9-3, not doing great. We got a lot of credits. I don't know if I want more morale boost, if I want something else. I kind of want Haven to deal with Andro, because he's really annoying. I don't know what I should go for right now. You know what makes more sense? Cauterize, but at the same time, I'm not hitting people that much. Do we have much cauterize? We have a lot. We have a Makoa with tier 3, an Andro with tier 2, Pip with tier 2, and Khan with tier 1. I feel like I should just focus on healing right now. That's what their Ying's doing. Let's get another morale boost. It's probably not the right thing to do. I'm going to get that and also kill to heal. Let's do it. I feel like that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain how this feels. I can just recommend that you try this. That's the only real way that you'll get an accurate feel. That's the only way you'll get an accurate feel of what this is actually like, is by trying it out yourself. I did the animation there, but didn't actually do anything. This Ying hasn't seen me. That's not a Ying. I don't really know how how to give you an accurate representation in words on how this feels. The only thing I can tell you to do is to try this for yourself. If you play Damba, you'll like this. If you play Furia, you'll like this. If you play any character that has like a heal that's a little bit directional, that requires a little bit of accuracy to land, you'll like this. It feels very natural for Ying. I'm going to counter her ult with my own ult. That's their Pip ult. I think we're all alive though. No, Khan died. God damn it. Let's blink this way. Sure. Hello. What's popping? I forgot I could blink to people when I'm ulting. I forgot I could blink to people as Ying. That's a thing I always forget you can do. Oh my god, I'm going to die because I don't have my F up and this Pip's just raining down pain on me. Or not, because he chose to escape. Wait, he had a free kill on me there. That's a really strange play. Why did he choose to do that? I'm confused. Did he just give me a pity non-kill? Did he just let me live out of pity? I don't know what happened there. That's an Andrew ulting. Rest in peace, Khan. He lived and died very quickly. Let's go ahead and keep these heals going. There's a heal for you. When they're cauterized, obviously, it takes a pretty big effect on it, but when there's no caught, it's like an 1,000 burst heal, especially if they've got rejuvenate. I think the other reason I'm struggling with words right now is because their Andro is absolutely wreaking havoc on us. He's like absolutely causing us pain. I'm dead. There's nowhere I can blink here. Or I was able to blink in spawn, so I guess I am living. I'm pretty sure they're pushing this. I don't see any way that we're going to be able to defend it. They've been super aggressive and it kind of worked. Yep, freaking push failed. Let's teleport backwards. Or not, because I don't have any way to dash or anywhere. Pip managed to nearly keep me alive there. Still died though. Let's get some Haven. Probably should have got that sooner, to be honest. Either way though, their Ying is doing a very good job. I don't think I'll have top heals this game competing with their Pip and their Ying as well as our Pip. I very much doubt I'll have top heals because I'd say she's doing a pretty damn good job in comparison to me, but obviously I won't know until we see the end of this match. I feel like I've done fine though. Don't feel like I've done terrible. I feel like I've done okay. I definitely could have done better though. Really wish the Khan was playing a little bit more safe, but there we go. We'll ult there just to make sure everyone's still alive because I do not like having a Meave ult whilst I'm playing Ying because then I can't tell if anyone's even close to me. Let's get another heal on you. There we go. Like I said, cauterize is what's changed this so far. There's a Pip ult. I think that's their Pip. Indeed it is. That's not ours. I wish there was a way I could tell a difference. That's their Ying ulting. I think everyone is dead. I'm pretty sure everyone's gone. I'm pretty sure I'm the last one alive right now. There's no way I'm living. There's no way I'm living here. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. There's no way I'm going to get away from their team. I'm dead. Okay, we lost. We lost that one fair and square. I feel like Cauterize made a big difference, and we just didn't really have enough damage. I feel like their Andro was miles ahead of our Andro. We'll see in the stats. I will do another one because that one wasn't too long, and I don't feel like I did an accurate representation of the new Ying legendary card. We did really well at the start. Like, the start went fine. I was just getting flanked because, obviously, as Ying, your only escape is your F, and a lot of the time I'm dead before I even realize I can use my F to get away. Let's go ahead and check the stats. I'm pretty sure their Ying is best in class. Wait, hold up. I got best in class? I was like 100% sure I wasn't going to get best healer that game. I guess I did. I don't know. I didn't feel like I did that well. Let's check the scoreboard. I did indeed have more healing than anybody else in that game. Our Pip, holy fuck, tried his very best as well. 107k. My man gets a round of applause. But also, the fact that we had 2 tanks probably makes that a little bit unfair. I definitely should have done better in the situation I was in. They only had 1 tank. She had 100k. We had 2 tanks. I only had like 15k more or 14k more. Definitely should have done better. Aranjo definitely left behind that game. The only person on their side who had less than him was at their Ying, and everyone on our side actually had less than him as well, which is quite surprising. But like I said, I just wasn't feeling the damage. We were alive for a ton of that game, but we just weren't killing them enough. Our Pip did really well, already called that out, and our Khan did pretty good, Mako did pretty good, both pretty standard, pretty on par. So our 2 tanks had 85k damage together, whereas their Barrack had 86k on his own. God damn, he was second top damage. Their Pip, very good as well, didn't have as much healing, but did more damage, and their Meave was also kind of annoying, but not too much of a problem. Mainly their Andro, Ying, and Barrack, I'd say, were the most annoying on their side, whereas we just didn't have enough damage. I feel like if one of these tanks went for a damage character and maybe Andrew did a little bit differently, maybe if he did a little bit better and played the damage instead, we could have had that. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and do the second game. I hope I do better this time. I know I had top healing, but I didn't feel like I did that well, honestly. I felt like I was a little bit disappointing in that first match. Hopefully the second one will go better. It is Siege, so this is going to be a long video, and judging by my YouTube statistics, most people tend to like the shorter videos, but oh well, I guess that's fine. Looks like the team's already been decided. We've got a Ceres healing with us. We've also got a Nessa, as well as a Koga and a Makoa. Pretty decent team. I'm probably going to mess up the names a hell of a lot this game, though, just because of the people that are on my side. It really is going to depend on how well Nessa does, pretty much. Because if you have a good Nessa, it's so easy to have an easy game. Like, if you have a Nessa who's just freaking headshotting people all day and, like, one-hitting flankers, you basically have a free match. Either way, on their side, they have full damage and flank with a freaking Genos, a team that is usually a pain to deal with, but considering we have 2 healers, we might be okay. Let's go ahead and get morale boost. Like I said, prefer it just because Ying's ult is ridiculously strong. It's a global heal that's very, very strong. That is only counted by Cauterize. But yeah, on their side, they have an Andro, Cassie, Lian, and a Meve alongside a Genos. So the fact that it's 800 burst is really nice because it basically means that if somebody dips out of being Cauterized for a very small amount of time, I can instantly heal that person for like 800. I don't know if there's a range limit on this. That's actually something I haven't tested. I have no idea if there's a range cap on how far you can heal with this. I don't think there is, or at least I haven't really noticed one. Ceres is saying thanks. I don't really know what for. Koga's saying quiet. Is there BM in this game already when it's a minute in? Is that what's happening right here? But you see, he dipped out of Cauterize. I'm able to heal him up for basically 1,000. I'm not going to be knocked off the map like that. That's not how I roll. Am I dead here? I think I might be dead here. Lian, please. I have a family full of mini Yings. God damn it. That's the one thing I still don't do very well as Ying. I can heal really, really well, I'd like to think. I can also deal damage decently. But when it comes to like a one-on-one fight with a damage character and I don't have my escape up in a position where it'll actually help me, I'm kind of just going to accept the fact that I'm bad and I'll just die. Because really, I'm not that good with my F. I've never have been. I know a lot of people who are really good at using it to get away. But personally, I can't use it for shit. It's kind of funny that Kness is like, another hopeless team. I can see it in the chat and then I just watch her like miss 3 shots on an Andro. That just makes me laugh. I don't know why, it just does. Let's see if we can get these heals going. There we go. See, he's out of Cauterize. We get a nice little burst on him. Even if he is corded, I'm healing for like 560 on it, so that's kind of nice. I have 2 decoys and my right click on this Makoa, and he's still not full health. How am I meant to deal with this? Like, legitimately, I'm hitting him with every ability I have at my disposal to keep him healed, and I'm not able to do it. I'm terrible at this game. Even if this game doesn't go that well, I feel like I've done a decent job showing off how this works, even though I was just completely unable to heal that Nessa because she had Cauterize on her. Ceres is saying cancel there. I have no idea what's going on with people BMing. I don't know why Amako is pushed all the way up there when everybody is kind of more forward than him. I don't understand. I get he's a frontliner, but that's like beyond the front line. That's behind enemy lines at that point. That's not how frontliners work. Also, that maybe we stand a chance of holding this because I don't want this to be like a 0-4. That would really suck for a video where I'm trying to show off the new really strong freaking legendary card, because I would say this is very strong. I was spamming my F there, but she just didn't want to do the animation. As soon as I hit my second right click on that Makoa, I was hitting F and she was just like, just kind of freeze framing there. I don't know what's going on. I've died a ton this game. I don't know what's going on with the VGS spam. It's kind of giving me a bit of a headache. Either way, it looks like we've actually been kind of able to hold this point. Nessa is receiving all of the heals, but she's also receiving all of the Cauterize because they have a crap ton of it. They have 5 courts. I don't know what ult sound that was. Yeah, there's definitely no range cap on this. I was just able to heal him from all the way back here. If there is a range cap, it's got a pretty damn high cap on it because that seems to go forever. No, I kind of want it to work just like Damber's where it goes nearly infinitely. I think that'd be really cool. Hello, Ying. You're not Ying. Is everybody Ying? I just tried to detonate you for some reason. Let's blink this way. Let's blink that way. Let's blink this way. I'm just blinking everywhere. I'm full health again now, so I can last a little bit longer. What's poppin', Nessa? You're not Nessa either. You're Cassie. I'm so bad with names. Can you please stop and let me live? Thank you, Makoa. I appreciate you coming to save me. That time I actually used my F correctly. That time I actually juked the living crap out of that Cassie, and I feel kind of bad for it, but usually that's my weakest side of Ying. I can't usually juke that well, and I usually end up dying because my escapes suck. Where is he trying to go? I ticked him for 90. I don't know if you guys have been able to notice it. I don't know if it'll even show up that well in video, but there has been a significant amount of autocorrect on my right click so far this game. I'm just going to try my best to avoid all of that pain. Hello, what's going on? I didn't mean to blink that last time. I didn't even hit the button there, but okay. Cauterize obviously counters this a decent amount, but that's the same with any video I make playing a healer trying to heal people. Cauterize counters it because that's the one thing you can do to kind of deny a healer, although this does make it a little bit easier to deal with Cauterize, I do have to say. Healing with your Q is a little bit less reliable than healing with your right click, especially if you're accurate, which I actually feel like I am. I actually feel pretty comfortable saying I'm pretty accurate with my right click because it is basically just a Damber heal with autocorrect on it. That's literally what it is as far as I can tell. Obviously it heals a little bit differently, but there we go. We got a push. 2-2. Nice. I'll take that. There's another heal before the round finishes. I feel like Koga specifically should have more Cauterize. Ness, it doesn't really matter as much because she's gone for Eagle Eye, so she can one-shot people, so Cauterize doesn't really matter for her because she can actually one-shot if she's really, really accurate, but the Koga really does benefit from having more court because he's like a tick damage character unless he's permanently in his queue. There's a Andro. What's poppin', my guy? How you doing? Let's teleport this way and let's get a heal on you and then teleport that way. Sure, I'm back to where I started and everybody's gone. Nice. Ulting, is that a bad idea? It is. Does my ult stay on people if I die? I actually don't play Ying enough to know. It does. Cool. Fantastic, because that would really suck. Looks like they're going to cap this point considering we've been zoned out a little bit. There goes freaking Nessa to a Lian ult. Can't really blame her for that one. I've died many a times to a Lian ult because it gives her invulnerability, which is very annoying to deal with. There we go. As soon as he pops out of that court, we're able to heal him up quite nicely. There's a heal on you. There's a heal on you. I'm really trying to keep people alive right now, but I'm doing a very mediocre job. Here are more heals, team. Here are more heals for everybody. I'm doing my best. There's a heal for you again. Well, as soon as he gets out of that court, there we go. More heals for him. Let's chuck another Q down. There's another heal for you. Let's get rid of this Cassie. There we go. Another heal for you. I'm spamming this as much as I can, Makoa, but you've got so much cauterize on you, I can't do shit. My god, he's got 90% caught on him. We actually managed to cap the objective. It's a shame that Makoa died because he had 90% caught on him that whole bloody fight. I was unable to do anything really to heal him up. But we captured the objective. It is now 3-2. If we get this push, it is game. It would be very nice to end this video on a positive note and a win, but I don't know how much chances we've got of that happening. They have 2 cauterized 3s and 3 cauterized 2s. If they didn't have cauterized, this game would be in the motherfucking bag, but obviously they're going to have a crap ton. They are damaging flankers. It makes sense for them to get cauterized. They know what they're playing against. So I only recently realized that you can actually teleport to people when you ult. I didn't know that that was a thing before today, which is a little bit shameful. I probably should have known that considering I play Paladins pretty damn regularly, but I actually didn't know that you could teleport to people as Ying when you ult. It's interesting and it makes a lot of sense. I'm saving this Nessa from that Meave. I actually managed to keep her alive there. I'm kind of proud of myself. She was being flanked by the Meave really heavily, and I was actually able to keep her alive. I'm trying my best to heal him, but my god, that cauterize is just denying everything I try and do. I don't know if this gets less accurate if you jump. I don't think it does. That Ceres is now nice and full on health. My god, that cauterize is just denying any attempt I make. It's so annoying. There's another heal. There's a teleport. There's a teleport. I'm trying my best to live here. Hello, Genos. What's popping? My guy nearly killed him, and then I died to a Lian. God damn, this is tough. I don't think I've ever had this much of a hard time with a healer, let alone Ying. Ying is usually pretty damn easy to heal with. She isn't too difficult, but they've just had so much caught that it is absolutely screwing me over. And as you see there, when I use my right click, my decoy heals up for pretty much half of its health. That's really, really cool, especially considering we buffed its health. This may be the longest I've ever sat down to make a video. It's been an hour. I have been recording for an hour. Obviously, both of the games haven't added up to an hour, but there's time in between them when I'm queuing, and obviously at the start of the video and the end of the video. I've been sat here for an hour plus trying to make this video, and we better fucking end it on a win. We have 3 ults, Koga and Ceres. You better combo your shits, and Makoa has an ult as well, who I don't actually think has ulted this whole game, or at least I haven't witnessed him ulting this whole game, which is very strange. I've nearly got my ult up. Nessa nearly has her ult up. Hello, Meave. I'm not about to die like this. I'm not about to die in such a pussy way. That ain't gonna happen. Let's get a heal on you. I'm trying my best to keep you alive. I'm so sorry, Ceres. I failed, but actually, I didn't fail. She's alive and I'm dead, so we just traded places. Okay, cool. Makoa's alive, ulting in the corner for some reason. He killed Andro, and he's dealing with the Lian, so I can't give him crap. Nessa is being super aggressive. Music is up to 11 for some reason. It's epic. I know, Paladins, but you don't need to let my ears know it's epic. I can tell from my eyes. Let's ult to keep these guys alive. My god, those heals I just saw, that was like 5 120s a tick right there. I don't know if I should have done that so early. I kind of feel like I should have, because it made sure everybody stayed alive instead of dying in that last situation where they were all really low. Did that only heal for 80? It looked like she wasn't cauterized. That's a shame. Let's blink. Let's see if we can stay on this point. Get rid of you, maybe? There we go. Nice. She was cauterized, so I actually managed to get rid of her. I don't have my blink up right now. I'm fucking dead. Okay. Ceres can just go into another realm. I'm kind of just stuck trying to blink around like a complete moron. It's on 81%. Koga's still got his ult, which is kind of worth nothing now that Ceres doesn't have hers. Don't know when she used that. Nessa's got hers, which is actually really, really strong, considering the legendary card she's gone for, and she's actually not too bad accuracy-wise. Can I keep you alive, Koga? Nope, too late. God damn it. Let's try to keep this Ceres alive, but also trying to keep the Makoa alive. Ceres is still good, but freaking Makoa is a goner. Don't really know where to go from here. I'm going to place a decoy and teleport to it. That was actually a good idea, because I probably would have died if I didn't do that. It's on 93%, and they're on 50 freaking 60. There's no way we're going to get this. I think it's game. There's no one who's actually going to be able to run in there fast enough. No one's on their mounts. It looks like it's GG. Ceres is trying to close the gap. We might still stand a chance. Maybe we still stand a chance of holding this. Makoa's on there, but there's no way I'm going to be able to out-heal all of their damage. That isn't going to happen. I can really try. I put a decoy down. I hit him with a heal, but nah, it's game. Makoa's not going to be able to live, and there's no way Koga's going to be able to survive on that point. That's game. We kind of deserve to lose that one. They're all emoting on the point. That kind of makes me happy, especially considering the Andro's just like in a freezed dab. Frickin' Lian got top play. That's fine. She played really, really well. Can't give anybody crap that game. I feel like everybody on their side did their job. I don't know why she's flying. So I think everybody dies here. Kanessa died. I die. Ceres is going to die. So it's just a triple, and the other 2 people all the way back at spawn. So that was a wipe. Well played. So stats-wise, I think I healed for nearly the exact same amount I healed in that last game. 117k? Is that the same number? Did I really heal for 117k in both games? I feel like that will be absolutely hilarious if that's true. I'm going to go ahead and check history in a minute just to confirm that. Makoa got best frontline. He wasn't competing with anybody. Their Lian shredded us with damage, and their Andro Andro was pretty damn annoying, was actually ridiculous. I constantly had people on me, like constantly 2 people on her. She's a Nessa, and they had 2 flankers. That's kind of the thing you signed up for when you picked Nessa, as being flanked. So stats-wise, I had pretty trash damage. I had 118k healing, even though on here it says I have 117k. Okay, Paladins, you do you. Makoa did fine, Koga did fine, Nessa did pretty good. Feel like she was let down by our team a little bit. Ceres was definitely the weakest link there. What the hell was Ceres on? 15,000 heals? I definitely carried in the healing department, but what was Ceres even doing? Did she have a healing loadout? Yeah, she had the one that grouped healed, right? Or at least that's what I saw. I don't know what Ceres was doing. I can't check what that is. I thought Ceres was doing fine, but she healed for 15k, so Ceres, I think I can safely say, was the reason we lost that one. Their Andro did pretty good. Their Cassie did pretty good. Their Meve, pretty good. Leanne, pretty good. And Genos also did pretty good, but he came nowhere near my massive 118k heals. Let's go ahead and check what the Ceres picked. I was going to say the history, but I actually want to see what legendary card she went with. Did she go for Agony or Soul Collector? I think she went with Soul Collector because it looked like this one, but I can't really tell. I think it was. So she was going damage Ceres, but only dealt 40k and healed for 15k. That's kind of crappy. Don't really know. 2 pretty awkward games, but I feel like I did do an accurate representation of the loadout and the legendary card because I did fine. This was the last game I played. As you can see, the loadout's a little bit different. This is the one I played before I recorded today's video, and then this was the one we played just now. So I did have 117k in that first one, and I proceeded to get 118k in the second one. Nice. I'm fine with that. If that doesn't prove that this is pretty damn reliable, I don't know what does. Definitely don't feel like I was the reason we lost those games, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments, as well as your guys' thoughts on these actual matches. And I'd obviously love to hear your guys' thoughts on those matches, as well as the legendary card and the loadout I was using as well. I don't play that much Ying. She's one of my least comfortable characters. I don't usually do that well with her, but I definitely like this way that they've incorporated of being able to play her. I feel like it makes a lot of sense, and it's very, very fun. I feel like Life Exchange and Resonance, my 2 favorite picks, healing and damage, depends on what I want to go for. Loadout for me worked fine. Don't really feel like I need to change it. I'd love to hear what you guys would do with it, as well as what you think, like I said, about this in general. I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty.